Greetings from Bangalore. All right, so let's wait for a few more people. And this, my topic today is taking children seriously. Yeah. So I think it's an extremely important topic as of today. I think that there are some societies that take, actually many societies that take children too lightly because they're basically like playthings to those societies, right? And there are yet other societies that take them way too seriously, like the American society, which especially the woke society, which just sort of chops their balls off on a moment's notice. But I mean, that's a debatable thing whether it happens or whether it doesn't. Or, but I know of puberty blockers, and yeah, so it's just a matter of a balance, of how to take children seriously. So we'll get into that. We'll just wait for another minute, another 10-15 seconds for more people to come up, and then we can start off. Okay, let's go. So, taking children seriously, right? What most Asian societies do, especially, is basically they treat children like toys, all right? Even the African societies, for that matter, children are not taken seriously at all, right? Either they are shushed in the sense of they say, oh, hey, shut up, just listen to what I'm saying. Brush your teeth. Why should I brush my teeth? Just because I said so, you know? Give them reasons. Why don't you give them reasons? Okay, that's one issue. Second issue is either they are taught too much positivity or they are threatened. So there's either carrot or stick. But with children, except in certain situations, when they are asking questions, you should never use the carrot and stick method. You should take them seriously. You should be like, okay, let's examine this. Why should we do this? Why should we brush our teeth, for example? Right? When I was taking classes with Black Sheep Academy, some one of the girls asked me this, 7-8 year old. She's like, why should we brush our teeth? My parents never told me. Because anyway, we are going to eat, right? So I had to explain to her that organic matter becomes bacteria and bacteria starts eating into your teeth, right? So what we have to do, and what is the difference between organic matter and bacteria? Time, right? Organic matter becomes bacteria over time. So that is such a simple explanation. She was like, wow, this is so nice. So kids are really, really intelligent. All right. What we do is we shush them. It's okay. Whatever, whatever. That's one issue. That is one extreme of the spectrum. The other extreme is the Western woke, especially, who take kids too seriously. What happens is when you take kids too seriously, there's something called cognitive overload. Yeah? When you tell a child that you are whatever gender you choose, a child doesn't know what to do with that, right? A child does not understand. On the other hand, you explain that there are certain genders, all right, this is how it works, and slowly, you cannot tell a 5-year-old kid, right, that there are certain genders, this is what sex is. It's cognitive overload. They will not understand, right? And if you tell them that you can choose whatever gender you want for fun, they'll say, oh, I'm a girl, and then you'll give them puberty blockers and ruin their lives, all right? And there are so many reasons why puberty blockers are dangerous for kids. It's bad for their bone structure, it's bad for their mental health. There are so many things, all right? So even if actual operations are not performed, which I'm pretty sure they are, but there is puberty blockers which is very damaging to them. So you have the Eastern society which takes kids too lightly. You have the Western society or the Western woke which take kids too seriously. Both are bad. Both are bad. Okay, especially in Indian society. Let's talk about that. Like initially the child is like, oh my god, you're so sweet, my little darling, my whatever, my doll. They literally, girls are called dolls, gudiya. Okay, and that itself retards the child in a certain way. And then you're telling the child, go earn money. Suddenly you're just like, go earn money, or you're going to get married and you're going to, wash dishes in someone else's house for the rest of your life, like most Indian women do, or be a mother-in-law slave, or your husband's sex doll, whatever. So all these things, like, that is how children are ruined. Okay, either you take them too lightly, and or you take them too seriously. And if you treat children like the way you were treated, right, then you're just propagating that bullshit. All right, that's why most people take life seriously, because they've not been treated seriously as children. If you look at life, if you're answered properly, if you're treated like an adult since the day you're a child. I'm not saying you shouldn't give a child love. I'm not saying you shouldn't you know uh, sometimes feel like pampering the child. That's good. But most of the time, a child just wants to know something. It does not really want to be either shushed or pampered or given too much love. And, these are both ways of shushing a child, of killing a child's curiosity, either giving it too much or giving it too little, right? So all life is all about balance. So talk. Similarly, I'd clump this in with suicide victims, people who want to kill themselves. Like I said last time, they ask, why me? Talk to them. Don't take them like lightly. Don't say, oh, life is wonderful, look how I have fought for my life, look at my example. This is all nonsense. Who cares about your example? I want to know what is going on in my life. I just want you to reflect what I am, like a mirror. Okay, so be a mirror. A mirror tells you the facts, unless it's a concave or a convex mirror. I mean, a flat mirror tells you the facts. So just be a mirror. Talk, 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 talk. Find every issue. All right, whether it's with children, whether it's with adults, make this a habit. All right, and get to the depth of things and keep conversations endless. Do not come to conclusions. See, you can come to conclusions about very, very physical things, right? Like there is a window behind me, it's a fact, right? But then we can still talk about that window. Like if I hit this window, it's going to hurt me, right? If I punch it or something, it's going to hurt me. But at an atomic level, it's 99% nothing. That also we can talk. Then there is a subatomic level. What are the subatoms within this? Okay, subatomic structures, etc. Then whether it exists at all, whether there is energy. All right. So about very, very physical things, you can come to clear conclusions. But everything should be up for discussion, and it should only be up for discussion to the level of cognitive overload, right? There is a theory that says people who are flat earthers are basically cognitive. They are cognitively overloaded, in the sense of there's so much information, so much science, that they feel a certain comfort with saying the earth is flat. The earth is flat, that's it. So that is what is happening here. The children are being treated like the earth is flat. Oh, the children are like this, in both this. So do not overload your kids. Teach them what they can understand, and then slowly build into it. All of your life can only be slowly built into. If you build anything super fast, you can, but it's going to lead to disaster. It's going to lead to some form of disaster. All right. Okay. So let's take some questions. I think I'm done with my rant. Please come live every Wednesday or Sunday. I will. I will. You are the reason for my happiness. Thank you so much. Uh, are you taking Black Sheep Academy classes for children in person? I am. I am now in Bangalore. I don't have enough people, but if I get someone, I will start. Okay, I'm also planning to start teaching in IAS classes. Maybe start with English and then go on to Black Sheep Academy. Let's see how that works. I asked in my first class a few days ago, uh, and then I will, of course, be going to other places and seeing, because I'm sure they'll hire somebody like me. Dude, I can speak English. Yeah, that's the big thing. So yeah, are you taking? Hello, Dada. Hi, Vedang. How you doing? Vedang was my roommate. I'm glad he's here. Glad to see him. All right. What else? Shall we take a few questions? Anybody with questions? Oh, I had a wonderful question. So many people ask me. I have been asking me. Oh, I'm jobless. I don't do anything. I don't like doing anything. And my answer is always the same. My answer is always the same. Life is going on. You're already here. Enjoy it. What else do you have to do? And I know you hate living it. Who doesn't? Like I believe everyone hates living life and finds it very unnecessary. And it's a big reason why people have children, because they're so bored. But you must remember that it's just a game. Just go and play it. It's great fun. I'm still learning how to play it well. And I think you endlessly learn. But you learn and just go through it, do crazy shit. So I'll tell you what my greater objective is eventually. One is Black Sheep Academy, and the second is to put as much carbon into the air to end this nonsense. It is my general objective to end life, and there is no other way to do it but to ensure that humans progress, push more carbon into the air, and just end it as soon as possible. So that is my end objective. You also live for that objective. Do you like what I do? Do you love what I say? Then do it. Do it, no? Just play the game and enjoy life. Who's telling you? Go out, buy that crazy car with the bad mileage. Go and get drunk. Go and have fun. Spend your money. push some carbon into the air. Help me do it, na, at least. So don't get all, oh, I don't have a job. Believe me, if you learn English, especially in India, if you learn English, you'll be fine. You'll get a job. Get some confidence, you'll get a job. Okay, such fools are at the top of the industry. They can barely speak English, they have no confidence, yet they are at the top of the industry, especially in India. So don't worry about all that. Most of the people, even in the US and all, they are all just full of confidence. All right. So you just have to push yourself with confidence. What do you have to fear? What is the worst that can happen? You'll die on the road, na. So anyway, you're going to die alone. So why are you fearing? Why do you fear dying on the road? And might as well make something of yourself. At least die trying. So that's all I have to say, man. Like there is nothing else. Oh, we have questions. I passed class 12th in 2021, and my classmate got married just in February 2023 at age of just 21 because his parents asked him. Now his parents want him to do a job of 10 or 12,000. He doesn't want to. Good, good. Make sure he doesn't do it. Tell him that I am not good. Tell him to make sure he doesn't do it. If his parents have made him got him to get married, ask them to pay for it. If his parents want to have him to have a child, ask them to pay for it. Finish. Bro, I wish I could live in Japan and see population declining and how it feels to see society declining. You should work towards living in Japan. You know why? Because it's going to take in millions of immigrants, okay, and there are millions of houses. There are apparently 11 million houses that are completely empty, that they are selling for like a euro or some rubbish like that, very very cheap. Even in Italy, there are conditions that come with the house or something that you have to renovate it and all. But yeah, I mean, these declining societies are selling houses like nobody's business. Bro, what do you think of consciousness? See, consciousness simply is. Consciousness exists, okay? You are just essentially consciousness. You're not the body, you're this. If at all. I'm not yet sure of that. But this is what I feel, this is what I've experienced, okay? That we are just basically consciousness. And consciousness is just nothing. It's just pure. It's just there. Also, consciousness could be a result of evolution. It could have just been an extra product of continuously evolving, product of intelligence. It's possible. You never know. But the truth is that if you examine it, you are consciousness. The consciousness could die, or the consciousness could go on forever. You never know. Well, money. My three friends got married last year. They were 12 batch. It was 2022. They have moved to Canada with PR girls. With PR girls, I love the term, dude. So like everyone in India is basically moving to Canada, and it's so cool. Like it's taking in every kind of trash. So it's very interesting to see this. But I'm glad. I'm glad everyone should move out of this country. This country seems to be taking a turn for the worst. I love it. I love it because I love my little disaster zone. But there's this recent wrestlers protest where they're protesting against the government because one guy sort of the head of the wrestling federation abused them sexually, physically in some way, and apparently he's a really strong guy, like, and apparently they were not filing a case against him. So now it's become so bad that they're detaining them, they're filing cases against them just for protesting. So can this country get from bad to worse? It is possible. It is possible. I don't see that happening every day, and honestly I believe that if you want to take your own justice, you can here, and you should. But it's really dependent. You have to be a survival bro. You have to learn how to manage your own shit here. Otherwise, if you just want to put your head down, work, enjoy life, then go abroad. From where this consciousness came from, the universe, or was it made by brain, or god made it? I don't know. I don't have the answers to that. But the truth is, you are just consciousness. Okay, and that consciousness has to be looked at and understood and seen. Okay, and then you will come to eventually you will come to a conclusion. All right, how to handle toxic in-laws and unsupportive husband? Divorce the husband. Simple. Divorce the husband. It's that simple, dude. I mean, like, you know if you're if you love your husband, that's one thing. Then make him leave the place. All right, and there are methods to do that. Seduce him. Tell him I won't give you sex. It's that simple. you know if you have to use underhanded methods to get rid of your in-laws, and I'm requesting you to do it, if especially Indian women, I'm requesting you all to do it. If you all have to get rid of your in-laws, right, just You have to want to use seduction, use seduction. You want to use manipulation, use manipulation. But get rid of those damn in-laws. What is this in-law bullshit? Oh, my mother-in-law, she's so strong, powerful. All rubbish. All rubbish. You have to live your life. If you love your man, manipulate him, seduce him, get him out of there. All right. You have to do it. And if he's such a nincompoop that he cannot go against his parents, leave him. Leave him. How is that so hard? Would India be like Japan cause many millennials and only Gen Z are bachelors? Late marriage, no kids, max one or two kids. If it happens, I will enjoy it. It'll take a long time. It'll take till 2050 to reach that level. So we have a long time. Don't worry about it. Unfortunately, I want to see the population declining. Me too. But I have 500 rupees in the bank. Oh, do you? Well, so do I. All right. But see, you can start off, you have to, everyone starts off with 500 bucks. Yeah, and most of us do not really have a parent support. There is some sort of reason why most of us are here, right? So let's start from nowhere. Starting from nowhere to lose is a great place to start, or from rock bottom, it's a great place to start. You can only go up. It's sad to see doctor has to deal with toxic in-laws, given how much effort they put to be a doctor. Interesting. Yeah, it is very sad. All you educated ladies, shame on you if you can't get rid of your in-laws. Shame on you. Like, you'll have money. What more do you need? What more? Okay. Have you ever experienced or reached Nirvana? Okay. I have experienced some level of it, yes. I don't know if it's genuinely Nirvana or not. But yes, I've experienced oneness with nature. I've experienced oneness with my surroundings. I've experienced pure love and compassion. I experience it every day almost. And I think that's a form of Nirvana. The way they describe Nirvana is more or less that, and everything is love. Everyone is searching for love. I'll make a video on this completely. It's a very, very, very large topic, but everyone is just searching for love. What else are you doing? Bullies, people who are angry, people who are rich, greedy, lusty. What are you doing? You're just searching to include something in with yourself, right? What is that? It's a form of love. Okay, and greed is just misplaced love. Lust is just misplaced love. All of this sloth, gluttony, all this nonsense, all the seven sins, it's just misplaced love. You're just a child who wants to be loved. All right, and the moment you realize that there is endless love, you will not ask it from anyone, but you will still receive enough. It's common in Punjab. What is common in Punjab, ji? Will competition in competitive exams be low if there is low population? I'm preparing for NEET. It sucks my soul, but I want to just pray for a good pay rate. See, if you're looking for a pay rate, nah, there are millions out there. Everyone is earning 10, 15,000 rupees. All right. If you want to excel, firstly, join Black Sheep Academy. Secondly, improve your skills, improve your English. All right. And improve your data science. You'll be fine, bro. You'll be fine. Bro, I want to learn farming and to do off-grid living. I have approximately 5 acres. Then start. I will join you. Big deal. Message me or DM me. Money man, I can 100% relate to your condition. Okay. I was preparing for an exam. As a Jude, you follow Jewish religion. No, I don't follow any religion, dude. I was raised anti-religion actually. And my both my parents were pretty logical. My mother was a little bit religious on the Hindu side, but then she didn't give a damn after a point. So yeah, I think my parents were pretty reasonable that way, and they followed the whole idea of reason and logic and questioning things. And even my grandparents, they were pretty chill. Like, they were pretty chill from both sides. Are you living in a PG? If yes, what's it feeling like living alone? What is your rent? I love living alone. I love living alone. I don't like people. See, I like people in the house, okay? Like, I'm living in a PG. I like people in the house. I like the fact that there's a little bit of movement around, that people are saying bullshit, and I get to talk with people in the evenings and we have dinner together. But in my room, nobody. Nobody. There is a law in India now that a man can divorce his wife if he feels that his wife is trying to disconnect him from the family. The same man because of whom his wife had to move out of her parents. See, you must understand this hypocrisy, okay? We have reached another level of hypocrisy in India. and it's seeped into the courts. All right, so we have to understand this very important thing, and we have to run. If we are educated, run. It's reached the law. The judge is saying that if your wife is trying to remove you from your parents' house, that you can leave the woman. What rubbish! What rubbish! What about their relationship? Isn't that important? No, mother-in-law, father-in-law. Oh, just run, guys. Just run or run to a big city. I have no hope left. I don't know what to tell you. Huh, what a level of hypocrisy. Moving abroad is common in Punjab. Oh, that way. Yes, 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 yes. Lots, lots. I mean, moving abroad is common everywhere now. Okay, it started with Keralites and Punjabis, and now everyone is just taking a PG to Canada and running, and it's good. There are Germany wants a million Indians, Canada wants a million Indians, Australia will start now. You just see millions will move out, millions. Japan will take in people. I won't be surprised China starts taking in people. I never lived alone, but I'm absolutely loving living alone. Oh yes, absolutely. Any of your subscriber or Insta followers who is with you from about the past 2 years and comes in every live with whom you feel like a family or friend, you are definitely one, money man. And a lot of you, man. Nishu boy is there. I don't know. So many people are there. Like doctor is there, Dr. Madam is there. So many of you guys, I'm really grateful. I think I know most of you by name, and I think most of you have aliases. But I mean, I feel closer to you all than ever. How did you get a job with your controversial past? I got it because of my controversial past. Because I could talk well, right? They saw my videos and they said, "Oh, this guy talks pretty well, so maybe he can talk for us." And thankfully, I had a beard, so my face is not pasted all over the internet. And right now, no one is interested in pasting my face all over the internet, unless I go viral again, which I don't want to. But like no one really knows who I am. And like if I have to explain to them, then maybe they'll be like, "Oh wow." So yeah, thankfully my past is not controversial, but NihilAnand, I don't know about him. China is also declining. Moneyman is always here. Yes, Moneyman is pretty loyal. There's so many, even on Insta, there are so many loyal followers. On Facebook, I mean, so many of my name, I like there are, I don't know, like I can go on and on. Okay, neat, okay, whatever. All right, should I end this thing? I'm thinking of doing a Hindi, this maybe. If I have the energy and if I have the time, I will do a Hindi this at around 10:30. So please come there also, and let's talk about a similar topic maybe. Hopefully more people will see. Yeah, there are a lot of people coming on Black Sheep Academy. I'm really appreciating that. Probably because I'm speaking Hindi. So that's really nice. Please spread it to people around you, especially if your cousins or or if your brothers and sisters. Please tell them about this. Yeah, we have to do something about this nonsense. Like we cannot just keep bullshitting ourselves the way we are bullshitting ourselves. All right, guys. Thank you so much for showing up. I think I'm going to keep this down. I'm going to mostly do something on Sunday. So let's see how that works. Even if Japan population is declining, but women in Japan are molested in metro, for they have app also. See, you must understand the nature of man is not going to change unless we address these issues right actively. What men are, what women are. Okay, and here I'm going to use this to promote my book. Please go on my link tree or go on my Twitter. I've got the book there. Every person has to understand what a man and a woman is before they even enter society. All right, so it's a huge, huge topic. So you must understand until you understand that this molestation nonsense is going to keep happening because you have not understood yourselves and the other gender or anything. What does a man go through? What does a woman go through? What are these things? So anyway, that's all I'm going to say for now. Thank you so much for showing up. I will see you all in about 5 minutes on my Hindi live. See you. Bye.